in NEET, they can ask many questions based on the statements. Which one of the following statements is correct? Let's go through the following options carefully. Zygote divides unequally before division of primary endosperm nucleus. In flowering plant, division of zygote begins after the division of primary endosperm nucleus. It means the endosperm development begins first. The zygote division begins after some time. It is unequal division. That part is correct. But after the division of primary endosperm nucleus. Therefore, I have to eliminate this option. Angiosperms have primary endosperm nucleus. This primary endosperm nucleus is always triploid. You have studied this. Double fertilization and triple fission. When pollen tube releases two male gametes into embryo sac, one male gamete fuses with the egg to form zygote. The second male gamete fuses with the polar nuclei of the central cell. That is triple fission. That is PEN. That is triploid. This triploid nucleus or primary endosperm nucleus undergoes mitosis repeatedly to form so many nuclei. Well, this type of endosperm is free nuclear endosperm. Endosperm is the nutritive tissue. Endosperm division begins first. Zygote will undergo mitosis after some time. It's unequal division because it forms one small cell, another one is suspensor towards micropyle region. Let me go back to this. Types of endosperm. Can you give me an example of this free nuclear endosperm? It is coconut. After some time, the cell walls are formed. Cells are formed. It becomes cellular endosperm. The other one is cellular endosperm. It means in some species, such as date palm, the division of nucleus is followed by division of cytoplasm. No free nuclear stage. So it's direct cell formation. It's called cellular endosperm. Or halobial endosperm, another one. You do not find the example of this in the textbook. It is seen in family Alismataceae. This one date palm. What is halobial endosperm? How is it different from other two types? In halobial type, the triploid primary endosperm nucleus splits up into two compartments, like two cells. Afterwards, number of nuclei increases in geometric fashion. So this becomes like one compartment where there is free nuclear division, other side also same thing. And then it will become a true endosperm tissue. The number of cells increases on both the compartments. I mean, cell walls are formed. So it's like neither nuclear type nor cellular type. It's in between, halobial type. Alismataceae, that's the name of the family. Anyway, this sentence cannot be correct. I have asked correct statement. Look at the second one. Coleopter is a hollow foliar structure which is derived from epiblast. It is hollow foliar structure, correct. Coleorhiza is undifferentiated sheath. Coleorhiza is found in the protective region of a root outside the root cap. But this is the protective covering of leaf primordia in many grasses, monocots or grasses. It's hollow foliar structure. That part is correct. Derived from epiblast. This is wrong. What is epiblast? In monocot embryo, the second reduced cotyledon is epiblast. There is no relation between epiblast and coleoptile. So this cannot be a correct statement. Look at the third option. Ovary of Orobanche contains single ovule. Did I take out of NCERT? No. This example also appears in the same lesson, sexual reproduction in flowering plant. Check if you have not got this example. Once again, go through the lesson carefully. This is an example. Orobanche is an example of parasitic plant. In this plant, there are thousands of tiny seeds. It means the ovary has so many ovules. So this is not the answer. This is not correct statement. Look at the fourth one. Gynoecium produces auxin and stimulates pollen tube growth. You study plant growth regulator in some other topic. But pollen tube germination over here, pollen pistil interaction in this lesson. Boron is required. That comes in mineral nutrition. Boron is required for pollen germination. Calcium is required. Hormone is required. Chemicals are required. This sentence is correct. Gynoecium produces auxin and stimulates pollen tube growth towards the embryo sac. You do not find same sentence in the textbook. But how do you prove that this is beyond NCERT or out of NCERT? There are chances of asking such questions in the competitive exam. You cannot expect a question just based on the NCERT sentence directly, because you have to understand something and then eliminate the options. Look at this question. Select the correct option which includes exclusively endospermic seeds. You have studied endospermic seeds and non-endospermic seeds. Two types of seeds in angiosperms. Albuminous or exalbuminous. In some of the seeds, such as jackfruit or orchids, jackfruit seeds, orchids, sunflower, mustard, and most of the members of family Leguminosae or Fabaceae. Guess what I am trying to say? Seeds are non-endospermic. Then where did the endosperm disappear? During embryogenesis, the food or the nutritive tissue would be completely consumed by the embryo, developing embryo, or partly it can be stored in cotyledons. There is no separate endosperm. Hence, they are all exalbuminous or non-endospermic type. There are many examples of endospermic type. It's not like you take one example and say that this is answer. You should have the complete knowledge of characteristics of certain families also. You study that in morphology of flowering plants. Family Liliaceae, family Fabaceae, family Solanaceae, family Brassicaceae. Go through that part carefully. In family Fabaceae, the seeds are non-endospermic. However, in family Solanaceae and Liliaceae, the seeds are endospermic type. In Brassicaceae, they are non-endospermic type. Let us check the first option. Brassicaceae, that cannot be the answer because that is non-endospermic. Mustard has non-endospermic seed. Anacardiaceae, is it out of NCERT? Check it in first year textbook. Mango belongs to family Anacardiaceae. Seeds are non-endospermic. Asteraceae, do you find that in the textbook? Check this lesson only. Sunflower belongs to this family Asteraceae. Seeds are non-endospermic. I have to eliminate this option because all the three families include non-endospermic species, non-endospermic seeds. Check second one. Onion, tomato, castor, black pepper. All these are NCERT examples. Just before concluding the second option, let me go through other two options also. Orchids. Orchids have non-endospermic seeds. Vallisneria non-endospermic. Apomictic non-endospermic. Because in apomictic seeds, question of PAN doesn't arise. You understand that in apomic seeds there is no syngamy. no double fertilization. It's like asexual reproduction. So there is no question of PEN or endosperm. They are not endospermic seeds. I have to eliminate this option. I have to eliminate this option. Then which is this? Is it second one or fourth one? This is one of the common situations in competitive exams. You eliminate two options, but then you are confused with other two options. By seeing rice, barley, coconut without checking the other one, last one, you conclude that it is the answer. Then you will get -1. Yes, this is endospermic. You know this. Barley is endospermic. That is given in the textbook. Coconut is endospermic. That's what I have discussed. Prenuclear endosperm. But Sesbania is not endospermic. Guess why it is not endospermic? Sesbania belongs to the family Fabaceae. There is no endosperm. It is consumed and the nutrient would be stored in cotyledons. So this cannot be the answer because I asked exclusively endospermic seeds. Then which is the answer? Onion. You can find the diagram of this seed in the same lesson. That is endospermic type because it belongs to family Liliaceae. Tomato, Solanaceae, there is endosperm. Castor is definitely endosperm. Black pepper, that is taken as an example of perisperm. But seeds have endosperm. This is the answer. All the following plants have endospermic seeds or albuminous seeds. So what have you understood from this video? You will be able to differentiate the endospermic type and non-endospermic type with the examples very clearly. You understand that jackfruit, orchids, sunflower, mustard, Fabaceae are all non-endospermic. So then you can look at the examples of endospermic types, besides looking at post-fertilization changes in angiosperms. Thank you for watching.